give you a little insight into the book, as well as read the first chapter. Now, Fly Queen is a soulful approach to loving yourself first, then others, and nature. Yeah. Okay, so this book is dedicated to those who live with the knowledge of grace, those who suffer in pain, sometimes in silence, sometimes loudly, and to those that rise up despite situations and circumstances that they have present in their lives so that they can face the day. To my children, I love you. You are my daily inspiration and the purpose for why I love and how I learned to love myself first. To my life love partner, you are my muse, my mirror, and my miracle. And I cannot wait to marry you this year. To my family, thank you for all the love, support, advice, and prayers. You are indeed the best. To my friends, you are amazing, those I've met and those that I've yet to meet. And I want you to know it. To my loved ones that I've not yet met, may our energies coalesce despite and in spite time and space. So just to give you a little background on the book and some insight as the reader of the book, this book will heal your soul fast, whether your soul is wounded or your spirit is eager for tools, tips, and tricks to relax your mind. Reading this book is a surefire way to help. Just imagine, what if you could turbocharge your life, heal your soul, and manifest your dream? What if you could transform your world in an instant and actually be the person that you've always imagined? And what if you could do all of this just by unlocking the answers that exist within us all? Would you do it? What could stop you from doing it? Where there is a will, there is a way. You will see firsthand the recipes, universal laws, and collections of experiences gathered to guide us along the way. Now, I am a guide, God's universal, infinite, divine energy, and I am here to share my journey to loving myself. Like many, my life was no fairy tale. My life brings new meaning to the saying that life isn't fair. But whoever said it should be, and whoever told me that I should be excluded from all of the mishaps in life, visions of white picket fences, societal time clocks, and other social and cultural programs installed in my mind before I even had the capacity to process it all. Well, they all plagued me on my journey and colored the lenses that I viewed life with for many years. And as I began to have awareness, consciousness, I stepped in and began to transform me from the inside out. I have found my way, and I want to share it with all of you. So you will discover through my poems and personal stories the vital life-saving methods that I've employed to enjoy abundance, love, peace, and happiness. You will have right here within your fingertips the power to overcome any obstacle that comes your way. When you love yourself first, the capacity to love others activates. I put my own spin to things throughout. My spin is situations, problems, insight, or implication, and narrative. Use this book as a guide for the everyday struggle and everything else after that. Read this book and reread it again. Repetition, repetition, repetition. Loving yourself may be a new program and may require a complete reset from the one that you inherited as a child. If this is you, there are some jewels for you within these pages. Pay close attention to the details that surround the techniques, and you will be pleasantly surprised at the benefits. As in any situation, crisis or otherwise, the golden rule applies. Put your own air mask on first, then you can help others. The same is true with love. Love yourself first, others will follow. Radiating love, light, peace, happiness, and joy to you all. So today I will read just one chapter of this book, and it is called Chapter 1, and it's called Daddy Issues. Now, has anybody ever had any of those? Well, if so, maybe this is for you. It starts with a poem. It's called Daddy Issues. Daddy, where is my daddy? Who fathered me? I really want some answers to fill my family tree. Why was I rejected from being in his life? I wanted to see his face. Yes, I cried so many nights. I see the kids with two parents, and I knew mine wasn't right. I asked my mom tough questions. I wanted to know his name. I wanted to know the man from whose loins I came. You see, it's not simple, daughter, how you came to be. I was a child when I had you. I am your family tree. Your father's not around, and he's been gone from the gate. He told me he'd kill me if I said that I was raped. I was only 14. What else could it be? I wasn't in love, I'll tell you that. Yes, darling, your father raped me. I forgot about that day. It happened. I didn't even know that you were there. But when my belly started rising, I knew I couldn't not care. I told my family you were my boyfriend's child, and I raised you like that for quite a while. But when you were 12, that wasn't enough. You wanted to know more and said that you were tough. I wanted to tell the truth, but yet I kept my bluff. Well, you found that guy, I said was your daddy. One look at him and you said, that's not daddy. Who is this man? Never mind your words. Let me take a test to see. The results came back 6 weeks exact, 0 chance of paternity. I asked my mom again, where is my daddy? This life is too hard for me. She said, your daddy isn't here. Get over it, darling, and just let it be. Of course, I didn't. I wanted to know the answers to my family tree. I looked around and all throughout my family tree. Does anybody else know who conceived me? The rumors came. No silence remained. The truth was finally told. I got a name from my father, but my eyes will never behold. I got a call one day, your daddy's dead. He died so suddenly. Oh no, my family tree. His funeral is soon. Come say goodbye and look upon his face. No way, I said. I will not go. The casket is not the place. I prayed to God, poured out my heart. Why did you let him leave? Now I will never know who really fathered me. If that was him and now he's gone, where does that leave me? With an empty side where his name should be on my family tree. When I started writing this book, it was clear to me that I was a proud owner of daddy issues. It shaped and colored my entire life. I'm talking serious daddy issues too, which is strange considering I never met the man. Even still, I obsessed over him. I imagined a fairy tale love, ripe with laughter and protection. Every chance I got, every relationship I was in, I went looking for him. Problem was, he was a ghost, a pure figment of my imagination, and always seeming to shape shift. Growing up, my life wasn't the easiest, but I just knew there had to be a better way. I found myself in crisis situation after crisis situation, and in my mind's eye, I just knew that if daddy was there, things would be different. I created this daddy character in my mind that was strong, just, noble, brave, and of course, that loved me so much and could do no wrong. When I was about 12, I was over the delusions in my mind, and I was actually ready to meet my maker, if you will. This curiosity grew in me like a fire until it consumed me. I began to feel abandoned, unwanted, unworthy, unloved, rejected, ugly. And I thought this was just my way of life. The feelings of lack carried over into my adult life. I'm certain had a great deal to do with my relationships. My daddy issues owned me. I found myself in some interesting self sabotaging situations because I had not yet learned how to love myself. Didn't know how even to allow love into my life. Once I discovered self love, it was like a breath of fresh air. I felt finally at home. From birth until about 7, programs are installed into the hardwares of our mind's subconsciousness. These are autopiloted programs that control habitual behavior, such as breathing, circulating blood, and sneezing. The subconscious mechanism to operate our bodies when we retreat into the consciousness of our minds to think, imagine, and observe. The subconscious is also the place that beliefs such as being unworthy, unloved, abandonment operate. Scientists have estimated that the conscious mind is operating 5% of the time and the subconscious 95% of the time. Through time and discovery, one learns which programs are in operation, but many remain hidden or operate in stealth mode for long periods of time. In my case, I was a girl with daddy issues. When I realized this, what I realized though is that I was not alone. Daddy issues are quite common. According to the famous dictionary.com, daddy issues is an informal phrase for the psychological challenges resulting from an absent or abnormal relationship with one's father, often manifesting in a distrust of or sexual desire for men, in particular who act as father figures. Carl Jung describes daddy issues as a seeking attention from men, whether positive or negative, to compensate for their father's absence. How do you know if you have daddy issues? Are you insecure? Do you constantly jump from relationship to relationship? Are you terrified of being alone? Do you only date older men? Do you self sabotage your relationships? Is your self confidence low? These and other are some signs that you too may have daddy issues. Once I became aware of me, things shifted in my life. I started the process of reprogramming my mind. Intuitively, I knew that there was more to life than daddy issues. My lessons didn't come easy either. So, after 3 marriages, 3 divorces, 5 kids, here I am, finally loving myself. My journey includes trips to the hospital, visits to the psychologist, psychiatrist, and lots of cognitive based therapy, which I will share with you here. The strategies and models that I've personalized that have been life saving for me is 5 C's: catch, check, challenge, change, and conscious. Use this model to think critically about what you're thinking as it offers a method to improve your vibration. Well, to give you an example of catch, the thought that I was unloved by my father is a thought. So let me catch that thought. What am I thinking? Check it. Is this fact or opinion? Challenge. Is there a better thought? Did that thought vibration have resonance? Change. choose a higher vibration thought. Confidence. Your choice has a conscious chance. So, a 5C strategy example, catch the dot. My father doesn't love me. No one else will love me either. My father abandoned me. You will abandon me too. Check that thought. That thought is an opinion. Challenge. Perhaps my father does love me. Perhaps others do too. Change. Creation alone is love. Confidence. I come from love. I am love. And I radiate love. In search for my daddy, I got lost many times, and yet somehow still I managed to find myself. In the beginning, I didn't like who I was, what I represented, or any of the circumstances that made me. I had to learn and relearn how to love myself. I started building out my own self confidence and self esteem, defining my own worth and really owning my life instead of daddy issues owning me. I stopped looking externally for the love that I realized was already inside. This is when I really, really started loving myself. To love thyself is a beautiful thing. It's such a wholesome experience and feeling. In loving myself, I no longer have to go in search of love. I come from love. I feel love and I radiate love. The love vibration attracts more love to me just by being. I talk about love as though we all have the same meaning of what love is or what it means to love, but truly we all have our own definitions. The Bible is famous for talking about love. Many psychologists and scientists have studied it and tried to define it, but only you can recognize it. For me, love is that invisible string that connects us all. Love is creation. Love is the rabbit hole that leads to leap to take the leap of faith. Love is trusting. Love is kind. Love is gratitude and appreciation. Love is karma. Love is choice. Love is universal. Love is healing. Love is so much, but it isn't everything. Or is it? If love were everything, then why is there hate? Why do we feel pain or hurt? Why are so many in search for love that seems to evade them? If people are searching for love, what do they currently possess? Keep reading, and as the story progresses, I'll answer some of these questions. In the meantime, I'll share some techniques that I employ to love myself and build my confidence and self-esteem. My daddy issues were mind play at first, but then they started to manifest in my life. I began to embody these issues in my organs. My brain, for instance, was obsessed and would send signals throughout my system, preparing me for the outcomes in my mind. Since the dominant programs installed were negative in nature, the response I delivered was fight or flight. Imagine what this type of stress does to your body on a daily basis. Once I was aware of my thought patterns, I began to affirm a better thought and a better thought and a better thought. In time, my body prepared me for the better thoughts. Strategies and techniques. There are many techniques that psychologists, therapists, and many others use to increase confidence and self-esteem. My favorite one is affirmations. Positive affirmations, repeated over and over, build the proper connections in your brain so that one can properly view themselves. I am beautiful. I am enough. I am resilient. I deserve love and happiness. I'm strong. I can do it. I believe in me. I am somebody. I am lovable. And again, I am enough. One can and should go on and on with the positive affirmations, repeat them often, at least daily, and embody the words in your actions. For example, groom yourself, dress nicely, modify your self image, destroy negative thoughts, think positive, act positive, and get to know yourself. Be prepared, kind, and generous. Stand tall. Speak clearly, slowly, and competently, and even more. While the list may be long, it is powerful, and there is even more you can do to increase your confidence and self esteem, such as listing your habits, the ones that serve you and the ones that no longer serve you. Then decide which habits you will change. Set a small goal and then achieve it. All of these actions are the concrete evidence that your brain needs in order so that you can believe in yourself. Believing in yourself is the ultimate act of self confidence. Believe it or not, exercising will also boost your self confidence and your self esteem. Exercise does things for your body, affects your mind, and brings general good health. Exercising alone is one of the most powerful acts that one can do to build and increase self confidence and self esteem, as well as attract the love one desires. And while you are at it, remember to smile. Smiling is confident act. Try it. Smiling makes you and those around you feel better and helps you to be kind. Being kind is also a confident act. Having an attitude for gratitude, look all around you, inside you, and at others, at nature, and really be grateful for the gifts that you have. Having gratitude is a confident act. As you think on all of the gifts in life, I realize there still may be problems and issues that loom over your head. It's okay, it's part of life. Focus on the solution and or solving the problem. Look at what you can do, what you can control, what you can affect, and simply do that. Taking action is a confident act. With confidence and self-esteem, there really is no ceiling. One can continue to build and build and build and truly enjoy all of the benefits of having high self-confidence and high self-esteem. All of the love one desires is uniquely drawn to confidence. Knowing that there is no ceiling, empower yourself with the knowledge. Also, apply that knowledge in your life. Knowledge is only half the battle, applying it is the other. It will take both to be successful. Action is the jump start to bringing confidence building to a whole new level. If you don't know what to do something you've been procrastinating on. Do something small and complete it. If those aren't enough things to do, clear your desk, clean your closet, and or organize your environment. If satisfied with all of the confident acts you've completed for yourself, help others. You've secured your own air mask. You are now ready for service. Once we believe in ourselves, we can risk curiosity, wonder, spontaneous delight, or any experience that reveals the human spirit, said E. E. Cummings. As you may well see, I said goodbye to my daddy issues, and you can too. Feelings of inadequacy, abandonment, rejection, and lack are a thing of the past. There are times the body takes over and may retreat to the techniques of remembering who I am. I come from love. I am love. I feel love, and I radiate love. Learning to first love myself has allowed me to be a better person to myself, to my family, to my community, and to the world at large. I've committed my life to love, that invisible string that connects us all, and to helping others do the same. I do hope that you've enjoyed the first chapter of Fly Queen, First Love Yourself, written by Tamika Banks. This is available, again, on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, really anywhere books are sold. Also, if you would like additional information about me or the businesses that I support, please have a look at the websites. They are two, and I will list them. It is www.deltaro, that is DELTAROE.com, as well as www.justgo.com. And Just Go is spelled JUSTGOGHO.com. That's JUSTGHO.com. Just Go. And Just Go was really established last year as a inspired thought to collect holistic practitioners together so that we can get healing ourselves. It also potentially stands for a global healing oasis. And that is a thought that we will connect alternative holistic healing leaders from all around the world and create a global healing oasis that we can just go get help ourselves. So please take a look at the websites. You might find something up there that's a treat. It's been wonderful spending this time with you, and I'll leave it open if there are any questions out there. Thank you for joining my live. This message is timeless, so whenever it finds you, please do enjoy. Thank you. I'm going to stay on for just a little bit to see if anybody has any comments or anything that they'd like for me to answer while we're live. Here's the book. Thank you again. Also wanted to share, there is a blog that I'm writing on deltaro.com. So if you'd like to sign up for the newsletter, I do write them typically 4 blogs within a month, so once a week. If you'd like to be on that list, please go ahead and sign up on the website and we will stay connected. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for your time. I'm going to go ahead and log out now. Until next time, we'll see you next Friday. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Oh, one more thing. Next Friday, I will read chapter 2 of Fly Queen. And that chapter is mommy issues. You guessed it. I mean, if you've got proud issues with daddy issues, then hey, perhaps maybe you've got some with mommy as well. And we'll talk through that as well as some strategies that you can employ that'll help build your relationship and increase the confidence that you have to continue. Remember to love yourself, drink lots of water, exercise, and smile. These are all confident acts that you can do each day to improve the quality of how you feel. And that's it for now. Signing off. Some may know me as Divinity Ray. Some may know me as Mika Ray. Some may call me Miss Banks. Whatever it is, just call me. Also, if you could like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We are looking to grow. Our goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of winter. And so hopefully you can help us do that. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye-bye.